All right, we're here with another session of Ask Dr. J. So the question I'm going to answer today is with regards to grinding. The question is, my child grinds, do I need to worry about it? It's actually pretty common for us to get this question, namely because it's pretty common for kids to grind. Now, I don't want to say it's the norm, but the research suggests about a third of kids will grind at some point in their childhood, and most of the time it's a transient thing. In other words, they're going to grow out of it once they get a bit older. Now, things to note with regards to grinding, or what we call bruxism in children, is we tend to have several theories of why children grind, but really none of them hands out, and so I won't bore you with them. But while we don't understand really why kids grind, it definitely can put some excess wear and tear on their enamel. So it is something that we don't want to ignore, but we just don't want to, no pun intended, lose sleep over it. So typically we will keep an eye on a child's enamel when they have a bruxism or grinding habit. Now, another bit of information, we believe that grinding occurs during REM sleep, right? So the sleep cycle has several components in its cycle, and one of the most fascinating ones is REM, or REM, rapid eye movement. And this is the phase of sleep where there's actually increased brain activity, increased bodily movement. In fact, this is where we're usually dreaming, and it's called rapid eye movement because if you were to lift up somebody's eyelid, it's kind of freaky, but their eye is literally moving quite rapidly during this phase. And that's when we tend to get grinding more often than not. So there are people who have had some decent luck by trying to help their child sleep in a more quiet, more darkened room, or using white noise and that sort of thing to keep their child at sort of that deeper state, and hence less grinding. But practically, there's very few things that will actually work now in stopping the grinding. Now, there's always the mouth guard, or night guard, I should say, where we can make custom comfortable night guards for kids to fall asleep with, but we really reserve that for the most severe grinders, because making a custom night guard for a child has a very finite lifespan. As the child's jaw grows and they go incredibly fast, those night guards will need to be replaced. So yes, there are some ways to try to slow down the wear and tear of enamel, but we really reserve those techniques for the most severe of grinders. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time with another session of #AskDrJ.